Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 85. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg. Only 15 more to go.
Yes, we're getting there. But on this week's episode, well, we aren't going to talk all that much.
Yeah, you're not going to hear much from us.
We had a few things to go over. The first, I don't even say half because it's more like the first quarter of this week's episode. We're going to hop into the Swingers personal mailbox again, only because one of them needs to be addressed. Yeah. And then in the second...
This should be interesting.
Yes. And then in the second, and then the majority of the podcast.
The rest of the episode.
We want to thank Tanya Tate, Star Factory PR, for coordinating time with Sara St Clair. We had the pleasure of meeting this performer about a year ago in Chicago at Exotica. Briefly talked to her there. And wow, there was so much that we talked about in this interview. Not as only is she a performer and a content creator, she's a published author, and she's a foodie. Mm-hmm. So it was a great interview. We had a fun time with her. We thank her for her time. And as you listen, be sure to check out not just the content she's creating, but take a look at her book that is out now and available on Amazon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode. All right. Welcome into the tub, as we said again. Episode 85. And, a short first segment here today because of the great conversation and interview we have coming up for you with Sara St Clair.
Mm-hmm. So, what are we?
We are going to get into the mailbox because we got 2 emails today. And one of them, I actually had some conversation back and forth on Reddit today after this came through because somebody on one of these swinger subreddits had discussed single males and just what are they thinking. And this message really, again, Mrs. has not seen it, but when I read it, I really was just like, what the hell do you think this is? I was floored.
Okay. No,
all right.
I'm intrigued.
So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So the message says, hey guys, I think we might be a good match. She looks great. Smiley emoji. Just wanted to check if you are accepting mail applications at this moment. Another message. She is stunning.
Oh, it says she is just stunning.
Okay. Are you accepting mail applications? Is this a fucking job interview? I mean, that right there. I don't know if you share the same thought. I do, but this ain't a job interview. And that's what I took. Are you accepting applications? What? Huh?
Well.
I mean, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's not the way it works anyhow. I don't know. I had nothing. When I read it, I'm like, what? Yeah, I think that's where I'm at too. I mean, because honestly, after I read, I think we might be a good match. I checked out right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
because you don't know us.
No.
You don't.
No.
You didn't even read a profile. You just looked at the pictures. And you're trying to get the wiener wet. Well, guess what? Applications are closed. Position is filled. I really want to click and see, like, how long has this person even been on this site? And just be like, really? Like, serious? I mean, the other one, not as terrible. Still, it's Happy Friday. My name is blank, and I reside in blank. I'm a fitness instructor. I hope to get to know you. Now, as we record, it is Sunday. This message came today at noon. I will go back to the message, Happy Friday. Now, 3.5 hours later, there is another message, and it just says, Sunday, I meant.
Okie dokie. Maybe it was a long weekend.
Yeah, but he's a fitness instructor. He wants to get to know us.
So is his next line going to be he's all about fitting something into somewhere?
I mean, from your end, I can say that you're not about the gym. The gym type guy is not your initial turn on anyway.
Well,
there are few and far between. You're just like, ooh.
It depends on the extent of the gym rat appearance.
Okay, fair.
Or, as I tend to call it, meathead appearance. Toned isn't bad, but bodybuilder, no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but anywho.
Yeah, but no.
Nope, no thanks.
So wait, 2 strikes.
Can you go down to the one from, I can't see the date. It starts with TGIF.
Oh, this one.
Yes,
this one.
I'm just curious.
And we've gotten a few from this person. This was actually, it was about a week and a half ago. And we've gotten a few. We've never responded. And
the closing of this statement is just what
yes, I saw that as well. This specific profile is listed as a by mail. No judgment. Okay. It says TGIF, exclamation point. Just wanted to say hi again to see if there's any interest. Love blank.
Let's just say M.
Yes. Someone I've never spoken to, I'm not going to use love in the end of it. It's a little much.
Right.
It's a
My
little
feeling
too forward. Yes. But
actually,
yeah, I did see that.
Right. Anything else interesting or no?
No, we've already looked through through everything else. Yes, we did get another one today, and it just says compliments to her. She has a great body. Thanks. I know that. I see it when she lets me. I mean, hey.
Hey, I can't help it. I'm always cold.
Yeah, and winter's coming. It already turned temperature-wise here.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, I mean, those are it. We didn't have a lot, but that one definitely, the first one definitely stood out. Just accepting applications.
It irked you quite a bit, huh?
It did. It was like, this isn't a business. Like, think about wording. Introduce yourself a little bit better. Have some, not, hey, are you taking applications? All right. So, we'll roll back to last week's episode.
Yes.
We still haven't.
We haven't tested out any of the product. No.
However, we did go to another adult store this past week.
People are really going to think we're total pervs.
Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I kind of am.
We did happen to find the flavored condoms.
Yes.
And we did purchase 2 that we haven't tried out yet either. What did we? Island Punch?
I was going to say, it was Island Punch and Bubble Gum. So I'm a little skeptical on the bubble gum here. I mean, last thing I'm thinking is don't want Mrs. to put the wiener with a bubble gum condom in her mouth, get a little bit lost, start biting and chomping, and be like, oh, hey.
Really?
Just
really
little bites, like little nibble, okay, maybe. So Hopefully she just doesn't get lost in things and chomp down on it.
Have I ever?
Would I've done something really stupid, you've grabbed it and held But
I've never chomped on it.
No, but I'm just saying, it's bubblegum flavored. You may get that kind of thought.
No.
It may be like that instinct.
No.
Like you get bubblegum in your mouth and you got to bite down. So we'll see how that all plays out.
No, I'd be more tempted to try to blow a bubble if I had bubblegum in my mouth.
Well, that's the whole point of it being in your mouth is to blow. Well, okay.
But anywho, I'll be curious. I'm curious to see how the flavor actually is, because I kind of feel like sooner or later it's just going to taste like latex anyhow. But
it's still going to taste like rubber eventually.
Right. They did have...
How many licks does it take to get it to taste like rubber?
Right. They did have 2 other minty flavors that I decided to stay away from.
Yeah, they did have the chocolate mint.
It was mint chocolate and fresh mint, I think, which those can be kind of strong.
And I'm thinking like fresh mint, that's like toothpaste.
I know.
Like...
Yeah. Not my... No.
Yeah. She might have the instinct to like start rubbing it across your teeth and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. No. But chocolate mint, that could be like, them
mint chocolate ice cream.
I'm thinking about
those.
I'm thinking about those little girls that come around selling cookies a couple times of the year. Jesus. Actually, they don't even come around anymore. It's all online. Mm-hmm. They're like, get online and buy my shit. Yes. And here we are. We end up with 10 boxes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But anywho. So stay tuned for
condom feedback.
Yes.
And
the challenge for us is going to be the fact that we don't normally.
We do not use them in our regular life.
No,
and
just us, no.
Yes, and the reality is we have been busy for a while. Mm-hmm. And it's definitely been well over a year since I've put a condom on. Mm-hmm. That's going to be the interesting thing. How is my wiener going to react when it's like, whoa, why are you suffocating me and shit? I don't know.
They do have the thin ones or the hypersensitive ones. So, maybe.
Fingers crossed, hopefully.
We'll see.
All right.
So, do we want to bore them anymore?
No, I think we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to jump right into our episode with Sara St. Clair. All right, welcome back to this week's episode and the second half. As we had said in the first half, we were going to be joined by a very special guest. I want to give a big thank you to Tanya Tate and Star Factory PR for the opportunity to have our next guest join us in the tub. This blonde bombshell with a captivating look and performance will reel you in and definitely turn your head, among other things. She's a multi-nominated AVN performer, a published author, dog mom, an avid football fan. She's worked with numerous top studios in the industry, including Evil Angel, Reality Kings, and Cherry Pimps, just to name a few. If you think you like Barbie, wait until you discover the hardcore Barbie that you are about to meet. Please welcome Sara St. Clair.
That was a way too build-up of an intro. I have a lot of standards to live up to now. You made me sound pretty damn cool.
Again, from what we've learned in research and the brief opportunity we've had in the past, you got a lot going on, and you're doing some cool stuff and fun stuff. So we can't wait to dig in.
And he is a salesman by trade. So...
I see that. Probably damn good one, too.
So again, thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us and really share who it is you are and share all of this stuff you have going on.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me here to tell y'all all about it.
Yes. So as we slide deeper into the tub, can you let everybody know where they can find you online or on social media?
I am Sara St Clair. You can find me on Twitter and OnlyFans at Sara St Clair XXXX and Instagram at SillySarah91. And my latest novel called Romance Costs Extra is live on Amazon.
And we definitely are going to have some discussion about that because that is really the newest venture you have. Mm-hmm. And so, again, pretty much the main social medias, OnlyFans, we can definitely say, as listeners know, well, we have to do research. So, yes. I mean, hey.
So it's an excuse to perv, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Exactly.
Perv research.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess really first question in getting to, know you and share who you are with the listeners. When did you get into the industry? How long have you been doing this? What was the light bulb, so to speak, that you said, this is a direction that I think I want to go and I'm comfortable in doing this?
Oh my God. Want your mind blown. I'll be 32 in December, so I've been doing this for 14 years.
Would have never guessed.
Yes.
Wow.
No, when I was 18, I started dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody does. And that was all fine and dandy, whatever. Met some sugar daddies out of the club. All fine and dandy. Started modeling. And then from modeling, I started doing fetish work. And then when you're already naked on the internet, the next obvious step is porn.
Nice. Okay.
Or just a big snowball, one thing into the next. And here we are.
And it's, hate to say natural progression, but like you said, it's, it's that growth pattern.
Yes.
When you say fetish, what type of fetish work did you do?
Oh, I did a lot of bondage. I love being tied up. I like the pain in it. So did a lot of that. I'm so ticklish. I did so much tickle work. The funnest one I did was a diaper fetish.
All right. Well,
yeah.
When you say rope, I had, as we're here on camera, I gave Mrs.
This way.
Yes. She had experienced rope for the first time a few months back. We did an episode on it. And go ahead.
We haven't done anything with it since, but I'd do it again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, and when we started out going into it, I had said no suspension. And then when it came time for the
whole session,
right, the person that we met with, and he asked how I felt about suspension, I was like, okay, let's do it. So
awesome.
Yep.
I'm jealous. That's one thing I haven't done is suspension work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That is on the list.
And I wasn't sure about her. And so I will just say the response, and it is recorded if we go back into the recording.
Yes. My response when asked what I thought was, damn, it made me wet.
Yes. I love it.
And so there is some that we did see on your OnlyFans as far as some rope. So you still do some stuff with that?
I do. And I'm actually thinking about getting back into more of the fetish side soon as well.
Okay.
I don't know. That was baby ho Sarah. And I missed that. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, and you got to enjoy what you're doing. If you enjoyed that, then yeah, why not pursue it?
Exactly.
Yep. There's plenty of studios out there that do it. There's plenty of very trusted studios out there to do it. Yeah. Well, good luck. We will keep an eye out for that. Yeah. As I've talked about OnlyFans a few times. So is that your main platform as far as getting your work out outside of any studios you may be working with?
Yes.
Okay.
That's very all my newest stuff.
Okay.
Although I am excited to say that I have a professional shoot lined up in LA next month.
All right.
So been about 2 years since I shot for like a big company. So
Cool.
Very nice. Well, good luck in that one. That'll be it'll be fun to get back into it, I'm sure.
yeah, like actually be on a formal set will be something I haven't done in a hot minute. So
Yeah. Very nice. In not shooting for a studio, was that based off of the book and getting that together?
Oh yeah, like that was definitely a time consuming thing. But also too, like I don't live in LA, and then like having to travel out there and stuff. Big companies aren't shooting as much as they used to. So like back in 2017, I would go out and I would have like 5 shoots in 8 days. That was great. Anymore, it's like if I get 3 shoots in a week and a half, it's great.
So
it's just companies just aren't shooting anymore, and I blame that on a lot of OnlyFans stuff too.
there are a lot of those
The industry is not
platforms.
Yeah.
It's definitely changed. And again, it makes a lot of sense. It's a big expense to travel out west to stay there. And if you get 3 shoots in a week and a half compared to 8 shoots in a week, well, I mean, you're putting out a lot of money.
But
You got to be able to, what's the return on investment?
yeah, so that's what I tell myself. I'm like, okay, well, it's the exposure that you're paying for. Like, I'm not going to profit off it, but I'm going to get the exposure from like the mainstream studio.
And that's fair as well. Well, let's talk a little bit about this book.
Yes, this is my baby.
And I know that we saw kind of the build up on social media, and it was definitely like, oh, okay. And it is now out. It is launched hardcover and on Amazon. And I think I briefly saw something that you're working on possibly getting it as an audio book.
We'll see. Being honest, I'm scratch. No, so actually, there's a fun story behind this. Growing up, literally until like just last few years, I had the worst stutter ever. So the idea of sitting there recording something, just something I would never thought that I could ever even do. I kind of randomly outgrew it somehow. So I'm not saying I'm never going to do it. Like my co-writer was pushing me to do it. And I'm like, okay, sure, maybe. But honestly, it's a daunting thing to be like, wow, like I had this speech impediment my whole life, and now I'm going to sit here and record a whole book.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of going through. I could see it's in your words, it's in your tone. At the same time, guess what? Yeah, at the same time, guess what? It's in print. Sit down and read it too. What drove you to say, I'm going to write this book?
Oh, I've been a bookworm my whole life. I've always loved writing. I went to school for journalism. It's always just been a passion for me. Like, so when I got in the industry, even being 18, I just had in the back of my mind that I'm going to do the wildest stuff, and I'm going to collect so many stories so one day I could write a great book about all this. And literally since day one, that was the goal. Just do the most outlandish shit. Just get all the stories.
Nice.
So in the book, you're going to read it, and it's going to look like this is Sarah starting out, and then this is her career progressing. When really, a lot of these stories, like, say, Chapter 5 is from 2014, Chapter 6 is from 2012. Like, it's very spread out, so writing it was hard, because, like, I had to take, like, all of, like, the top stories that stood out for my career and kind of make it sound chronological.
Okay. At the same time, well, you can play a little bit here, a little bit there. I personally am a Quentin Tarantino fan because you get she's like,
it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts.
But
none of his movies are in like chronological order, and it drives me crazy.
And I don't mind that at all. So in doing, sorry, go ahead.
I'm on the fence about it if it's done right, but like having to like think hard about things. No.
And that was going to be my question. So in having the thought of, boy, I want to do this stuff and actually write a book about it, did you have a progressive journal or something over your career that you had notes that you went back to and really built on them?
That's funny. Yes and no. I am a very absent-minded human. And I've had journals where, like, after each thing, like, I'll write it down, everything. but being me, I lose all my shit all the time. So going back and like writing out the drafts and stuff, I wasn't necessarily going from a journal, but it's something that like I wrote down at one point that stuck with me enough.
Well,
and also too, having a co-writer was a godsend.
Okay.
Because like a lot of it was like I would like pull up a journal entry that I had, whatever, and write it out in my own words, send it over. He would send his version, and then we would come together and marry our versions together. And
nice. So you had a little bit of help in developing it clearly.
Yes,
okay.
And I'm the biggest procrastinator in the world. I do not have that get up and go gene at all. so having somebody else to hold me accountable for it was very, very, very helpful.
Very good. Is there plans on more?
Yes. So this book doesn't really end on a cliffhanger per se, but it's definitely open-ended for a book part 2.
All right.
So she definitely has a plan.
Yeah. What is there one or two parts of the book that as you wrote really took you back and said, wow? We don't want to give too much away to the listeners now because we do want them to get on Amazon and get this book and read it themselves. But were there, again, like one or two things that were like, wow, that happened. And, oh, shit, I can't believe it did. Or, oh, shit, that turned me on. That was freaking great. Can I do something like that again?
So there are 2. I'll go with the sappy one first. Called Romance Cost Extra because it's about an escort falling for a client. So having to write about that whole affair.
Okay.
It's kind of cathartic, and unfortunately it's still ongoing. So that was kind of therapeutic to just put it all down in like a story form to kind of make sense of how fucking weird it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very cool. But also, the one that I sit down and write, and I'm like, whoa, I did that. I had a client that I met on a sugar daddy website when I was like 21, way back when. I would hook up with him, and then one day he's like, hey, like, I want to have a threesome with my wife, but don't tell her that we met this way. Just say we met on like Adult Friend Finder. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
What we're doing. So he goes to jail, whatever, white collar bullshit. And then 6 years later, I meet somebody through a mutual friend. We start fucking around, whatever. He's telling me about his wife. I'm talking to our friend about this guy, and he's like, oh, yeah, he's telling me all about his wife. We start talking about her. She was married to that guy. This poor woman she had both her ex-husband and current husband both fucking me.
Oh, okay.
Yes. What are the odds? Like, okay, Alabama is small. I will say that. But what the fuck? so like, writing those 3 chapters was fucking amazing. I'm sitting here like, fuck, me? I'm so boring. How does this happen to me?
You won some kind of lottery or something, huh?
And I mean, I hate
look too far either. Like she is tan, black hair, bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I don't look like so it's even more like what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is a crazy one for sure. So in writing this and looking back over the years, did you learn something about yourself? Was there an aha moment that said, wow?
Honestly, no, it wasn't there was like an aha moment, but it was more just like me personally laughing at myself, like going through and writing this shit out, being like I said, like I consider myself very like quiet, shy, like the stuttering little girl from high school. I don't think of myself as, whoa, like Sara St Clair, bombshell, vixen. So like, it's like I'm writing these stories. I'm like, holy shit, that happened to me. What? It was very humbling.
Well, and that's great. Looking back and saying, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, because like I'll be out and people are like, oh, you do that? You must have some wild stories. I want to hear a good story. I'm just like, I don't know. My life's pretty normal. I don't really have any wild stories. And that I said from a computer, I'm like, oh, Actually, I do have some wild stories.
and that's just the difference, because you're living your life, and it's like, well, no, it's not off the wall. It's not wild. It's not crazy until you really do sit and look.
For 14 years, a lot of crazy things just become so mundane too that it's like, people are like, I want to hear a wild story. And you go in your brain, okay, what's a wild story? And they're all so normal that.
Yeah.
Well, and again, we've had that through the non-monogamous lifestyle and being swingers. We've had friends that they're like, well, what? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, what do you what do you mean? But in everyday vanilla friends, they're like, well, yo, you're banging somebody's wife and she's banging the wife's husband. That's crazy. And I'm like, well,
it's like, no, that's just a Saturday.
I mean, like, that's what it's about. All right.
Right. I mean, we have seen some crazy things in our experiences, but like in the non-monogamous lifestyle, it's not always that crazy, you know? But somebody outside of it just thinks that what's normal for the lifestyle is crazy.
Yeah. So,
exactly. Yeah. Like people are always like, oh yeah, I want to hear it. And it's just, it's just so run of the mill, ordinary every day that it's like, I don't know. I don't really have anything for you.
Yeah.
Telling them just a boring story is like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, we went to the club, we had some drinks, we had dinner, we hung out, we danced. Like, they're like, well, what? No, nothing. No. I'm like, we didn't go into a club and it's like Caligula and everybody's helicoptering themselves around and everybody's naked and no.
People are only naked if they want to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have to ask as well, only because in our past we've really had some focus on the topic and cannot help but notice your ink, your tattoo work.
Yes, I just got a sleeve this last year.
Okay. So, and that was the question. We know you have a couple, and wondering, is that something that started at an early age? Is that something just kind of digging in? Is that part of your story?
Maybe a little bit. No, so I've always loved tattoos. I've always gotten like little ones I can hide under here, on my ankle, on my wrist, hideable ones. And I don't know, just like this last year, I just got to a point where I just got so comfortable being myself that I'm like, you know what, this is what I like. I might not get booked by all the studios I want to get booked with. People might not like me. People might raise an eyebrow and look weird at me, but I just want to do what I want to do. And that was a really cool moment, just being like, I don't care what people think. I want to do what I want.
That is a huge step for anyone. The comment that you said about the studios and stuff, and we've talked to a lot of performers about that specifically. Because it was always something that heads were turned the other way. No, you don't, like women, you don't see the tattoos.
That's why I always had mine in hideable places.
And hers are in hideable places, mine are in hideable places, just my professional job, her professional job, they were always hidden. And, throughout the industries, we've been involved on the media side of the industry. Now we're going on 7 years. We've seen it grow, which has been so positive. The likes of the Joanna Angel, the Jessie Lee, the Rocky Emersons, where you see it's not just... It seemed like before it was always in that fetish world and not in the mainstream. And to see it become more accepted is great.
Yeah, I love it. Well, women can finally own their own bodies for once.
Yes. It was always it's like guys, it was always kind of an acceptable thing, but not for women. So to see it kind of get more accepted, to see more performers add that art, because again, it does. And I'd said, does that tell a story? All of them tell a story in some way, shape, or form for some reason.
Oh yeah. And that's what this is just like all like Halloween horror movie, like spooky but cute things. Just things that I like.
And like you said, being yourself, accepting yourself.
And That's the whole point of a tattoo anyhow. You have to like it if it's going to be on on your body for the rest of your life. Right?
Mm-hmm. So this time of the year, as you just said, they were Halloween, horror movies. Guessing that's probably your time of the year.
Oh, yes. This is my fucking Christmas.
Okay. Has that always been the case?
Yes. Something about, probably goes back to why I'm in the sex industry, something about dressing up and being somebody else and wearing that mask is just so fun.
Mm-hmm. Even, again, from the swinger side, that is the largest parties of the year in the swingers world is Halloween, and you dress up and you go out and you have fun.
Have you guys ever been to Fantasy Fest?
No, we have not.
That's on my bucket list.
And we've seen it come up, and it's like, okay, we need to dig into that one. We need to try to get down and get to that. And it's funny because as Mrs. was doing some research as well, she actually highlighted in the notes on your Amazon wish list, you had some Halloween decor on your Amazon wish list. And she was like, okay, is that your holiday? At the same time, the one thing she highlighted was the Luke Skywalker lightsaber floor lamp.
Yes. So my dog's name is Django.
Yes, we saw that.
Because he's a squirrel bounty hunter.
Well, so as we are on camera, over the back of my head is a bookshelf full of Star Wars and mostly Boba Fett collectibles.
Shut up. That's fucking awesome.
Oh. My calf tattoo is Boba Fett.
Shut up. Fuck yes. I love you.
So that really stuck out when she pointed that, and then we'd learned that your dog's name was Django. It's like, that can't be a
Django
coincidence. I'm like, that can't be a coincidence.
And he has his own Twitter page.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people following Django on Twitter. What can?
Yes, my famous condom eating dog.
Okay.
No, like I've tweeted about this and people have asked me about it. Like, this dog is obsessed with sex. Like, I open the door and he comes darting in. He jumps on the bed and starts sniffing around for the wet spot. Finds a wet spot, he will lick it. It's like, no! And the worst is I take a condom off and throw it on the floor. And he comes in, he will dart towards it, eat it like it's bubble gum.
Oh.
It's so bad. He is such a whore.
Oh.
He's rightfully earned the nickname Cleanup Crew.
Oh.
Jeez.
And that's just bad, because that's the last thing you want is numerous vet appointments to get him flushed out.
Somehow this dog has not had to go to the vet. I do not fucking know how.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's our little cleanup crew. He comes starting here and he's like, where's the wet spot? Where is it?
Oh my. Well,
He found the perfect home.
I was just going to say, I mean, hey, sometimes it's, perfect matches, and it seems like it has been for him. So how long have you had him?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Which I've never owned animals before. He was literally my first pet. I figured if this goes south, I'll put him back up for adoption, and somehow it's worked out.
And well, that was going to be the other question. So have you always been a pet person? But obviously not.
Nope.
So what breed is he?
He is a Yorkie mix.
Okay, I thought that's what I was thinking when I looked at the Twitter and saw the pictures, because my mom had a Yorkie. I was like, he looks like there's Yorkie there.
Yeah, no, it's like Yorkie Pekingese.
Mm-hmm.
But
He is a cutie.
yeah, I actually tried to foster a dog last week. That was a whole foster fail. I had this dog for 24 hours.
Oh.
Not even. He was a Husky Shepherd mix, and my 5-pound dog was trying to bully him.
Oh, gosh.
Until I was upstairs and heard a loud yelp come running downstairs, and there's my little dog in Big Dog's mouth.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was a 24-hour turnaround. That was a foster fail.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Well, it was an attempt. It was a try. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well, talked in the intro as well. This past weekend was the start of football season.
Yes.
You're a football fan.
I'm a diehard Saints fan.
Okay.
I went to the Ohio State, and I live in Alabama now. So
okay, I was going to say the Ohio State. Sorry, we're in Pittsburgh. However, I can't be negative because I really do. Part of my job and part of my area that I previously covered was into Columbus, and that city is awesome. I love Columbus. It has changed so much over the years. It is a great city.
Oh yeah, no, I used to live in Bexley, and now I go back and I'm like, I don't even recognize it sometimes. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's really grown. Over the years, as our son with athletics and everything, we would have tournaments out in Columbus, 3-4 day long tournaments, and it was like, all right, great. They were always at the convention center. I'm like North Market, and here we go. It's an awesome area.
And you found every brew pub possible.
Found all the brew pubs and the cigar shops. That's what I do. Brew pubs, cigar shops, and strip clubs. Ask anybody in my office and company. They're like, no matter where we travel, you're going to find cigars, beer, and strip clubs.
I thought you were going to say cigars, beers, and boobs. But
well, yeah. Yeah. The other BBC.
Yes.
Beers, boobs, and cigars.
I love it.
But sometimes the clubs you find are not.
I've found some.
Depending on where you are.
I found some pretty rough gentlemen's clubs over the years. I will say that.
Oh, the rough ones are the best, though.
And really, some of those really rough ones can be the most fun. You have a blast.
The first club that I worked at was called the Petticoat Junction, and it was literally shaped like a caboose, to give you an idea of the classiness of this establishment.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I'm used to dancing at dive bars, and I loved it so much more than like the fancy ones.
Well, and we do have one local one that does karaoke.
Oh yeah, our little local dive one.
It is a true dive bar. So the girls are dancing and there's people doing karaoke
on the
at
stage
the same time.
Yeah. They dance to people to the patrons singing karaoke. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a true like dive bar. But it's a great experience.
So from your end, you started dancing. You just said that you enjoyed doing it. Have you ever had that like urge and the itch to do a feature dance circuit?
No.
That was pretty. Oh no! No way.
No. So I miss dancing, and I actually went back to one of the clubs I used to dance at and talked to the owner about going back to do it.
Yeah.
Hours just so grueling. Like having to be up till 3 a.m. is not some fun. So, but no, like the feature dancing thing. So my best friend Lindsay Ryder, she's been touring all over doing the dance things, and she's like, "Why don't you do it?" I'm like, I don't know. I was never good on the pole when I was just normal dancing, and the idea of being up there and everyone looking at me, I don't love it. Like I could do porn because porn, there's only a handful of people in the room. It's not like the room's packed and they're all staring at you.
That's and that's fair. And
okay, I totally get that. Like that's just me. My personality
you would be the same way.
Right.
And yeah. And even like we've been to clubs, and we actually last time Lindsay was here in Pittsburgh, we missed her. We had stuff going on, and we we wanted to get out to meet her and see her, and we didn't get out there. But we've been to clubs where the feature performer knows us through the podcast and through Exoticas, and they've pulled her up onto stage for a lap dance or something.
Well, as close as I can.
You hate it.
And
actually, sometimes yes and sometimes no.
But it's always the hesitation. She's like, "Ooh, no," and I'm like, "Go." I'm like, "Give me your jacket, go." And it's slow, but then she gets up there and it's like, okay. And I'm like, look, you're still keeping your stuff on.
Right. Or somehow they pull me into part of the show from the side of the stage.
Yeah. But you still have all your stuff on. So I can get that from a few camera guys.
Well, it doesn't matter how naked she is. It's just everyone is staring at you. And it's just like, stop it. Don't look at me.
Right. Regardless of how much clothing or lack of clothing. Right. Yeah.
So I'm going to backpedal. And you said that you are a New Orleans Saints fan. So where did that come from? If, based on where you're from, where you're living, kind of area, have you always been a Saints fan, or?
That's a twofold answer. So I moved from Ohio to Alabama, and Alabama doesn't have a pro team. So you either get the Titans, the Falcons, or the Saints. So
kind of smack in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. But also, too, I lived in Louisiana from 2016 to 2018 as well.
Okay.
Yep. So, I was always a Saints fan, but then, once you live there, you just become diehard, whether you like it or not.
So did you live in New Orleans, if we can ask?
Yeah, so I lived a year in Shreveport and then about a year and a half in New Orleans.
New Orleans is that bucket list city for me, at least. I've traveled a lot growing up, and even now, it was always about travel and seeing other places. And New Orleans has always been that bucket list. Yes. Oh, I got to get there.
You must.
Yeah.
Well, now there's two reasons. There's Naughty in Nolan.
Yeah, the big swingers convention.
And then the food scene.
The food scene. So,
well, for both of us, really.
I am in the food business. I do consulting. I'm a chef by trade. I run a restaurant at night. So when it comes to Cajun Creole food and all of that food scene, that's one of the biggest reasons I'm like, I got to get down there.
Yes, I fucking love cooking. The one thing I cannot do is good gumbo. I cannot get real right for some reason. I just cannot.
It takes hours.
Yes.
And that is the problem. I have found something. A company makes a Cajun roux starter.
Really?
And really what it is, it's already toasted flour. It's that flour that literally is about to the end, and you mix it and add it with butter. It literally will save 2.5 hours of making a roux. It's wild.
Yes.
I've done the long form roux and done all that, and it's painful.
Yes. Yes.
But you like your Cajun food and really any spicy food. Like, if you're not sweating when you're eating it, then it's not hot enough for you.
And she's not that way. So I'm like, all right, if I got to make something, I got to make 2 pots of chili. I got to make my chili and her chili.
Right.
I get that.
So in the kitchen, is there something that you enjoy more than something else cooking? Is there something you really dig in?
I'm Sicilian, so Italian is my go-to.
Okay. So more rustic Italian, more kind of the Americanized Italian?
Americanized.
Okay.
I make a damn good meat sauce. Hella good lasagna.
Nice. All right.
That would be why the Emerald pasta maker's on the Amazon wish list too.
Yes, the Emerald Lagasse pasta maker on the Amazon wish list. See, we looked at the wish list.
I noticed food. I noticed Star Wars.
And she does on Amazon wish list. She might see a pair of shoes or a lingerie set or toys as well, and she's like, "Hey, what about that? Hey, look at this pair of shoes." I'm like, so past guests that we have interviewed, Mrs. has been like, well, maybe we need to look at these shoes. Like, this one liked these on their list.
Yes, exactly. I'm here for that.
So from the travel side, you just said food, cuisine. Is there a city that you really enjoy and when you go there, you have a list. Hey, you know what? I'm going to hit different, whether it be a restaurant, whether it be something specific.
Yes. So that's a twofold answer. My go-to is New York City.
Okay.
I love it. I used to live in Jersey.
Okay.
Like, there's always a plethora of this is going on. There's this gallery opening. There's this new restaurant. So love that. But probably the coolest place I've been to was Paris. The food was holy fucking shit good. Like, wine, cheese, and chocolate are my favorite foods ever. And by the time I left Paris, I'm like, if I don't see this for 2 months, I'll be happy. So much. Like, everywhere. Here's more bubbles. Here, you finished dinner. Have some chocolate. Here, do you want cheese with that? It's like, oh my God. Like, a week of that, I'm like, I'm good. If I don't see this for 2 months, I'm happy.
Oh, and I am definitely. We had this conversation actually in the Ask Mrs. Anything Discord chat this past week on cheese. That it actually came up, and I'm just like, oh no, I could go into a store if it's a good cheese market. I'm spending hundreds of dollars.
Is it fair to say you're kind of a cheese whore?
I mean, I can be. It goes right along with bourbon. I'm like, cheese and bourbon or red wine. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Give me a cigar and leave me the hell alone. Cheese. You have to have good charcuterie, though. You have to have good cured meats. We have a friend who was just recently in Paris about a month ago, and it was his first time out there, and he's a restaurant guy as well. He went out with his family, and he said exactly that. He went, holy shit, you have got to go there because the food is insane.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
New York, Mrs. is from Connecticut. We lived about 45 minutes outside of New York City after college. We went to college up in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
So New York City, love it to visit, love it to hit it, grab some food, see something, and get out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always it's always fun to find out what people are into food wise. What is important? What do you go to? So the follow up on that, what are the 2 things that you always have to have in your refrigerator
or pantry kitchen in general?
Well, it can be ingredients, it could be sauces, it could be.
Oh, no. I already answered that. I always have to have a bottle of Pinot Grigio and some good cheese. Non-negotiable.
I am all in because there's always, again, some kind of cheese and charcuterie in this house.
Mm-hmm.
It's that thing.
Make the house a home.
Exactly.
And there's enough bottles of wine that
you're going to find some kind of wine. You're going to find some kind of bourbon, and here's some cheese, and here's some people come over here for events. We love to entertain because that's what it is. And they're like, "Where's the cheese board?" Guess what? There's always a charcuterie board because when I'm busy entertaining, I'm going to pick at that shit all day. That's really what I'm eating all day. I'm like, no, I'm going to make sure that's kick ass.
Oh yeah, even with doing the pig roast.
Yeah.
How much of that did you actually eat during the day?
No, I literally 2 weeks ago we had an event here. I have a Cuban street box that fits a 90-pound pig. So they had a full pig roast. It's I do at least 3 a year, and I did a 93-pound pig. I didn't have any of that. I just picked it, charcuterie and cheese all day, and I'm like, yeah.
The best part about cooking though is like you make this full meal, and by the time you like put it all out, you're not even hungry because you've been picking at everything that you're fucking making all day.
And that's it. And that's the way even we are at. Like if I go to a restaurant, guess what? I'm going to order 4 or 5 little things just to pick. Yes. I'm not one to order an entree. That's not the way. We were just out in Vegas, family vacation. We were out in Vegas, and there was this place, this Argentinian steakhouse that was recommended to me by 3 other guys in the food industry and 4 cigar guys. And I'm like,
which one?
It's called Rincon.
Rincon.
Okay.
Isn't it Rincon de...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Brazilian Argentinian steakhouse. It's off the strip. Mm-hmm. This place was kick-ass. Mm-hmm. We had lunch with a performer and an agent and stuff that we became friends with out there. Mm-hmm. And they had what it was like a family grill. And it was like for 2 people or whatever. And they brought out a charcoal grill and it had short ribs and strip steak and filet. And it was just all of this. And it came with like 3 sides.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
And I'm like, just set it on the table and pick away. It was kick-ass. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, we'll send you the info on that one when we when we're done here. Next time you're in Vegas. Last question on travel.
Okay.
So we had said we met you briefly at Chicago Exotica. Mm-hmm. Any plans in the upcoming months and the next year for conventions? Is that something that you enjoyed doing? Is that something you had done before we had met you there?
No, that's a hard question. I would say no. I'm kind of done with conventions.
Okay, fair.
Like I've been going to them for 7 years now. Mm-hmm. So the first few years, like I loved it. I loved meeting people. But year after year after year after year, like us girls don't make money doing it. Like we might make enough to just break even. Right. So it's just, I don't know, last year or two, it just started becoming more stressful than fun. Like having to like lose all the weight so you can walk around half naked, your high heels all day. So at first I would say no, but since I have my book out, I'm trying to promote it. And I don't know, I want to show people, hey, this is really cool. You should check it out. I might consider doing AVN.
Oh, very good. And we do the most of the Exoticas. We've tossed around trying to get out to AVN. Last year we were going to go out. This year we may try to figure it out because of work schedules and things. I'll say this isn't even a plug for us. However, if we are nominated again for the podcast, then
as you should be.
We will. Thank you. We will do everything we can to get out there for AVN. But totally understand that. Mm-hmm. You know, when you get to conventions, you have your flight, you have your hotel, you have your meals. It's a big expense if you can't cover that with filming content, I could see truly where it becomes very stressful. Mm-hmm. It can be for us too.
I mean, even on the other end of that, like I get dealing with all of the people because even me just walking around and like the crowd, and I get to a point where I'm ready to start throwing elbows and chucking people.
And she's looked at me a few times and said, "We got to go. We need to go outside. I need to smoke. I need to take a break."
For sure. Like it's like sensory overload sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm not even dealing with people coming up and
you're fully clothed. You're
right.
And we've had performers that we've gotten to know over the years that have actually said to us in line at a convention, they'll see us, they'll wave, and when we get up to them, they'll say, "You know what? It's great to see you because I can relax for 8 or 10 minutes with you guys here." It's actually a calm down state. And so I understand that. Mm-hmm. From the book end, I see that side for you as well, to be able to kind of promote that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no. So I don't know. It's going to be kind of like a game time decision as far as like Exotica's AVN stuff.
Yeah, well,
not saying no, but yeah.
Well, we look forward to the opportunity to meet you if you do make it out to that, to any of those, if we make it out to AVN. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've really talked for almost an hour now. We truly appreciate getting to know you better. Don't want to take up any more of your time.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I did think of one thing that we didn't really touch on.
What's that?
When you're not working, what do you like to do to unwind?
I drink wine and play fetch with my dog.
Hey,
there you go. Keep Django running.
Yes. My hand jobs are so great. All the fetch I
Hey, and you work everything in. You know, that's, I mean, the benefits. Well, one more time before we go, can you just let everyone know where they can find you online and on social media?
You can find me on Twitter and OnlyFans, Sara St Clair XXX, Instagram, Silly Sarah 91.
All right. Very good. Again, we thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your book. Good luck in the future with some shoots coming up, everything you got going on. Hey, listeners, get on Amazon and buy the book. Read it. So then you're ready for part 2.
Right?
When that comes out. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. So, all right. Well, again, thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Woo!
All right. Well, again, as we said, I want to thank everybody involved with that interview. What a fun time.
It really was.
Yeah, great woman. Good head on her shoulders. I mean, hey, get out there, get book number 1 because, hey, hint, hint, book number 2's. Well, there's a thought for it.
May not be too far, right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But hey, that's really about it for this week. Again, we're going to plug Exotica as we're getting down to the end of September. So we're only about 6 weeks out from Exotica, New Jersey. Always a fun time. We're definitely looking forward to getting out and spending the weekend out there in New Jersey as we have for the last few years. And then DC is not too far away. Mm-hmm. After that one. So a lot of stuff coming up here on the horizon. Working on some other performers and creators to get into the tub with us here in the future. So you never know who you may hear from. Mm-hmm. Never know what debauchery we may be getting into. Shenanigans, yes. We as well had our second weekend day of this one. We kind of switched it up on our Discord server. It was Ask Mrs. or Mr. Anything. A little bit of fun with that one here this past week.
It's actually still going as
we sit here and recording
this.
See? So be sure to check out our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. Berg Couple on Facebook and Reddit. Actually, on Facebook, it's The Bergs. And we have links for the Discord server on there. A couple different channels within the server. And, well, it's just about having fun, having conversations, having a good time. Make sure you're taking some time. Jump on the Discord server and take some time for yourself just to laugh and peruse and take some things in, have some conversations. Please be sure to pay for your porn to support all these content creators and performers. Wrap it before you tap it.
Lick it before you stick it.
And until next time,
we'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.